So in this video, I'm going to show you how to imprint different textures on your clay. So you definitely want to practice this on a practice piece of clay instead of doing it on something that you've worked hard to make. So for example, our slab vases, if you wanted to imprint a texture on your clay, I definitely recommend trying it out on a scrap piece. So what I did is I rolled out a piece of clay and then I found some different objects in nature that I thought had cool textures and that would transfer well. And yeah, you just can see how I tried out these different leaves. I will say I was pretty underwhelmed with how they turned out. I flipped the leaves over to the side that had the more veins and more texture, but it still turned out pretty, I don't know, sad looking. So I ended up experimenting with different things, and you don't have to use things found in nature. You can really use any type of textures that you find. One kind of other big one that people use in clay other than the different objects found in nature would be lace doilies. They have very cool patterns, and you don't have to do a lot to get that pattern to show up. But if you are making something with this, you do want to imprint the texture before you assemble your piece together. So for example, if you're making a slab vase out of this, you would like to imprint this texture onto the slab before you assembled all the walls and had an upright standing vase. This way, so you can apply texture without deforming any of your walls. So I ended up sticking with the kind of, I guess, leaf thing you see here, the stick leaf thing that you see here, just because it had some thicker leaves and I felt that the texture showed up better and turned out more like what I was looking for. So one thing to consider is just placing it on your slab if you're doing a slab or whatever you're doing, but just placement, kind of be careful with it, take your time. I just pretty much placed it as I rolled it out on the slab, and then you just peel it off. So be creative with it, but definitely be intentional. Take your time with it. This one, I'm pretty much just making an example for you guys. So if I was actually doing this and keeping this vase, then I probably would have been more intentional in the planning. But it was more just to show you the different types of leaves that I found and how they transferred to the clay. And again, guys, you can really use whatever type of item that you find. Just something that has a good texture, obviously, is what you're looking for. Anyway, I hope you guys have fun with this, and good luck.